Alright, happy Tuesday afternoon, everybody. This is going to be just a quick video on the Phillies and the reaction to the Rays series. I never really posted, but they did really well in that series against Tampa. So now we look for our Phils to get going against Atlanta, of whom they have struggled against so far this year. And the Braves' strength so far this year has not been their pitching. Their lineup is hitting on all cylinders at the current moment, which is a surprise in some sense, but not in others, because they have very good young players like Albies, like Swanson, and actually have another great shortstop in the minors. So it's not a huge surprise that their lineup's hitting, but the pitching's supposed to be what you're kind of supposed to be able to take advantage of, and the Phillies just could not do that yesterday. The Phillies did not get any important hits. Their offense has been great of late, and yesterday it just went dormant for a day. So we look for them to bounce back tonight and be able to get the W, which is at 7:35 in Atlanta. And the matchup we're looking at tonight is Nick Pivetta, who has had a very solid start to his year so far, against Mike Foltynewicz, who did well against us the last time. So we look to get going off of Foltynewicz, who is a fastball pitcher, so you would think the Phillies off of a guy like that will get going, but for some reason we don't always hit him well. So we look to get going off of him. We look for Pivetta to keep continuing his success, because a lot of people, I've been to all the home games so far, there's many people that actually go in the stadium, and I agree with them. He has great stuff. This could be his breakout year, and he could be a good third, fourth, fifth starter for a long time for us. And that's great to see, because we have obviously more guys in the minors as well when it comes to pitching especially. So it's good to see how our team's doing so far this year. We come into this game, both teams at 9-6, and the division leader, the Mets, are at 12-3 because they have had a skyrocket start, other than losing a comeback game yesterday. So they obviously will fizzle out at some point. I think we have the potential, if we play our game, to at least be in the wild card race this year, not necessarily hit the 2 spot, but we do have the potential to do that. But we have the potential to definitely be in the race and have an exciting season to end the season. Then next year, I think we're definitely going to make the playoffs. In 2019, mark my words, the Phillies will make the playoffs. This year, it is more of an up-in-the-air thing. I think we'll compete for the wild card, but whether we make it or not, because there's some really good team this year that are a little bit surpassed us in their process that might make it over us. So we'll see what happens, but I think we got a shot this year. We definitely are going to make it next year, and we just need to keep playing our game. We need to get going, get the bats going again tonight, and also not pinch hit for a guy that's been hitting well of late. I understand the lefty was pitching, but I would probably have gave Crawford that shot over Pedro Florimon, who hasn't started off nearly as well as he did in spring during the regular season. This has been a reaction to the Phillies, the Rays series, and then talking about the Atlanta game. Let's move on, boys. Let's get this W tonight and try to win this series in Atlanta by winning the next 2. Let's go, Phillies. It's the Sports Fanatic News. I'm Joe Boric. Peace out.